Hey everybody! Guess where we are?
We're on the side of the A7. And we're on the side of the A7 because gas oil is not gasoline. I put petrol in our diesel.
So...
Leaving Paris was a little bit of a struggle for us. After the high of seeing the Irish, we hit probably some of our worst low points of the trip so far.
So our bus to Lille was late. When we arrived, our car wasn't ready, and so we sat around the terminal and
Missed the afternoon match.
Missed the afternoon match.
Frustrating for sure. We eventually got to Turquoise, where a lackluster Airbnb waited for us. Adding to that, the phone number I printed on my business cards was shut off.
But my phone was fine.
Yeah.
They got my identification, it went through great, no problem.
So my identification documents weren't received in time, and they just killed my phone number. So a little bit of a stressful morning while we got that taken care of, and from there we went on to Lens, where we're going to see the English support versus the Welsh. The English definitely had some comments for your camera.
Camera down, you missed it.
But the Welsh were beautiful, lovely, welcoming, open, and friendly, the way we like to see fans.
We know what we are! We know what we are! Sheep shagging bastards! We know what we are!
Lens itself is a little sleepy, and so the neighborhood stadium where the match was taking place was in a tree-lined, quiet area of the city, and I think as a result, support outside the stadium felt equally sleepy. The next day, it felt really successful to get on the road to Marseille at 5 a.m. We were hitting the open road, Joe was cruising on the freeway, and we stopped to get gas in the French countryside.
130 kilometers an hour, bunches of fun, and then a big red light comes on the dashboard saying, "Stop or your engine will explode."
So we pulled over. Tom grabbed all of our information and called Hertz. Hertz speaks English. That was nice. They told us, because we're on the highway, because we're on the A7, that we needed to call 112, their emergency services. Basically, US 911.
We called 911.
We called 911, French 911, and guess what? They don't speak English. So Tom hung up and called again, got the same guy, and finally he got the message and forwarded him to somebody who spoke friggin' English. So now they're supposed to come get us. Emergency services just arrived.
After waiting for several hours for tow and then a taxi at the garage, we kicked the soccer ball around for a little while to take our mind off the situation and make the time go a little bit faster. A couple hours later, a taxi arrived to take us to Valence, where our new rental car was waiting.
Much nicer.
And not too sad about that. Yeah, it was a big relief. This was probably the lowest point of the trip for me. Joe's rock steady calmness kept me sane, but between the general stress of the project, missing family and friends, the distraction of the Orlando tragedy, it's been really hard to stay present and focused, and mistakes like this come from not being present and focused. So it was a kind of a big reminder of the way we need to be approaching this trip. Staying in the moment, appreciating where we are, and giving it our all. So after a tough time, we eventually got on our way to Marseille. We made it just in time for the Icelandic Day of Independence party.
Didn't need the cameras, it was time to blow off some steam.
And then a new dawn, a new day in Marseille. The beach. Joe just got pooped on by a bird, so we're gonna take that as the extra luck we need today. And now it's match day. We've got a game against Hungary coming. Icelanders are ready. We're gonna see their passion, we're gonna see their joy, and we're gonna just see some awesome displays of support. We got great seats to the game. We saw a wall of red and black and a wall of blue supporting on either end of the stadium. I'd say the support even went beyond passion as we saw flares and M80s hit the pitch. What did you think about that?
You see it on TV and you think, oh, that's crazy, but live, hearing it, seeing it, not knowing where it'll come next, seeing smoke on one corner and then someone pointing, oh, hey, look at fire over that corner, it's frightening because you don't know what's going to happen. And then I saw a flare hit a photographer on the pitch, right in the shoulder. And for me as a photographer who's routinely on the pitch, that was frightening. That it's not just plastic cups going over your head.
In contrast to the match, what we saw afterwards was nothing but friendly and nice Hungarians high-fiving us, congratulating the Icelanders on a successful match. So it was very reassuring that while we saw some things in the stadium that maybe most supporters wouldn't be proud of, we definitely saw love in the streets. So we definitely learned a ton going to this match, what gear we can and can't bring in, the volume of support that we'll have to try and capture in the stadium, and even just how to get into the stadium. And support during the match, again, like we said, was incredible. So definitely worth the experience of getting into the stadium. Informed us a lot for when we head to Paris this week. Where are we now?
We are in Saint Etienne.
Okay, it's pretty lovely here.
It is beautiful, nice small little city for me, at least. And we are about to go to a fan zone and film more support.
Yeah, tonight France plays their last group stage match. Hopefully they will be on top of the group and we'll see some pretty intense displays of joy from the French. Bonsoir, YouTube.
Bonsoir.